What? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Grown Folk Business, live from S Club Harrisburg.
S Club.
You know, bringing you open, honest, raw conversation. Keep it real or keep it the fuck quiet. It's your boy Striz. It's my homie over there.
Snub News.
Snub, you know what it is. And today we have a special guest.
Yeah, with the swag, the drip.
Dripping. Came
Drip
through the
all the way coming in the building. Somebody gonna slip out there. S Club, I hope y'all got insurance.
Drip. Yo, Miss Kimfy, yo.
Kimfy in the building.
In the building.
What up?
How's it going?
It's good. Glad to be here. It's a good opportunity. I'm ready for this.
You ready?
Ready for this one.
You sound like you really ready.
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 Time I saw you, I was ready.
Yeah, you was.
I was ready.
We met in a good space.
Yeah.
This is a different space though.
Right, so I'm ready. I'm
ready.
ready.
Say less.
True. What was that? What was that meeting?
We met. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. Actually, I got a call from my past coach, and she wanted me to come in and talk to some of her students about my life, my backstory, and how Kimfy came about.
True.
And talk to the kids, encourage them, let them know that still a light at the end of the tunnel.
Hell yeah.
And then I met this young man here. He was in the back and he was paying attention. Probably the only one.
Yeah.
I kind of lost the kids.
Listen, for the Harrisburg folk, I teach at Abraxas. Mm-hmm. So as you can only imagine, the Abraxas kids was acting like Abraxas kids.
Yeah. Love them to death.
I heard her story and I definitely wanted her to come express it to the grown folk business stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So before we get to her story though, the way we're gonna do things is we talk about news first.
Right.
So hop in, let us know. Like you said, we met through the lady that she's speaking of is the principal, but she played basketball. She's a basketball coach.
Right.
So let's talk about basketball a little bit. NBA season's coming back.
Yeah.
Who you looking forward to seeing?
For real.
Yeah.
I'm not even a LeBron fan, never been. But now that he with the Lakers, and I never been a Lakers fan for real. I've been a Kobe fan.
Don't say that.
I for real.
No.
I never really been a Lakers fan. I've just been a Kobe fan. But now that
Kobe the GOAT?
Kobe the GOAT?
In your eyes.
Of course.
Kobe the GOAT in your eyes. All right.
Kobe is the GOAT.
So LeBron can't have none of that.
He can't. But I'm excited to see what he gonna do.
For sure. I like the look.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what he gonna do. A young team.
Yeah, they got some players out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna build them up. A lot of people saying they're not gonna make it to the playoffs this season.
They gonna be.
They gonna definitely make it.
They gonna mix it up. They're not gonna be fucking with my Rockets though.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
Right. Oh shit.
I'm really not impressed. I can't really see.
We was right
Carmelo,
there.
Right, but I can't see Carmelo and
I like
Harden.
that. I like what you're saying.
Like I can't.
That's
really
everybody says
What you
that.
mean? Like what she's saying, my nigga?
No, I get it.
Melo
It's a basketball talk. He don't mix with teams.
He don't.
He's his own guy. I get
He
it.
don't.
But I think he's gonna be fine in Houston.
Right.
We like to shoot.
He just shot in OKC.
He wasn't getting the ball like that, like how he was supposed to be getting the ball.
So you think he's gonna get the ball next to Harden?
Chris Paul.
They both average dimes. They get dimes. Russ don't. The way Russ have assists is different from the way Harden set people up. And Chris Paul, they set people up different. Like Russ don't. He's so quick. He just find niggas when they open.
True.
Chris Paul's gonna be a scientist with the ball. Harden, true. I'm gonna find this nigga in the corner.
Thank you.
And ain't nobody looking off a skip pass like LeBron do. When I find niggas wide open in the corner, we gonna see. These are the talks I like about that basketball season.
But I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so
sick of
tired.
And they cheating. How you get boogie?
How the fuck you get?
That's corny, but that's corny to me. That's corny to me. That reminds me of when I was a kid and I used to play. That's when NBA Live was popping.
And I used to release the players and trade them to all of your teams so you could beat the computer.
Right. Just so I
think he was nice.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Golden State, and I'm just tired of it. Like, it was cute when they got KD, but
Come on, with Boogie, yeah, you doing,
yeah, that's corny.
And it's more the player than the team at that point, too.
Right.
We're not asking you to come. I mean, we say, like, you can come here if you want, but you taking that little bit of money that you would have been getting anywhere else, you want to win, though.
Yeah,
so,
they remind me of the Monstars off of Space Jam.
They might as well put LeBron in that and make them the Monstars.
Yeah, so.
They gonna have to, Sean.
Stop.
What? They nice. they hoes, but they nice.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Alright, so now trying to basketball talk. I'm actually gonna somber the room a little bit. Local news, prayers for the family killed on the 83 accident. They was actually killed by a drunk driver.
Yeah, he was a truck driver, unlicensed
truck driver.
I forgot the company. It was,
do we want to kill him like that? Don't even get a company, because it's all bad for him.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Right. My main thing though is, be careful out here on the road. Drive for yourself and other people. But stop drinking and driving. I had my DUI.
I had one too, and I won't do that shit again.
I won't do that shit. Costs.
Yeah,
actually, with the jail,
definitely when it comes to hurting people though, man, that way heavy on both sides.
Right.
You took somebody from their family and the fact that you gotta live with that now.
Right.
And you come away unharmed. You didn't kill the baby. Right.
And speaking of DUI, Pooch Hall was arrested actually for DUI.
Ding Dong Davis.
Yeah.
That's a ding dong.
Yeah.
That was a ding dong.
That was a ding dong food. Eggs.
Ding dong had his damn child in the car when he got arrested for a DUI.
Who was he on the way from?
I don't know. He was having his child in the car.
Is that the one where
he get drunk with his
they
child?
said the baby was crying in the car, like when they pulled up on him or something?
Yeah.
And it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then he called this nigga Ding Dong.
Ding Dong Davis. I seen it. Nah, you know what's crazy about this joint is I seen a dude around the way on the White Shore. He had his 11-year-old daughter drive him home when he was drunk as shit, and the 8-year-old was in the. It's not funny. 8-year-old was in the back seat, and boy had his 11-year-old daughter. He sat in the passenger seat and had his 11-year-old daughter drive the car. And she drove into a tree. No, she drove into a tree.
But did she die?
Nobody died.
Okay.
But she drove into a tree.
Damn.
And he was plastered. So yeah, let's on that note. Let's get into talking about what we talking about. The Drake shit.
Drake shit.
Go ahead. What's that?
Drake opens up about his son to LeBron. He got blue eyes. Is basically what I got out of it.
Did you see that?
I watched clips of it.
Yeah.
I watched clips of it. I mean, listen.
How you feel about that whole beat? Anyway, the push Ye and Drake.
Listen.
Watch it.
I love Kanye.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if the man say he ain't leaked the information, he ain't leaked the information.
Alright.
But Drake ain't gonna let it go. And I mean, as he shouldn't, because it was deep information.
Right.
Pusha T did what he had to do. It's a rap beef.
I'm a soldier, and this is my field.
Like nowadays, rap beef is not rap beef anymore. It's like
you know what?
You don't say that. Don't say that.
Yo, talk
That's
about
not
it.
cool.
That
Talk
shit
about
was
it.
crazy.
I done
though.
heard Styles P talk about Aaliyah to Dame Dash after she died.
That's rap beef.
That's beef. We can take it out of this,
Yeah.
but I mean, we hear.
Yeah, right.
The lines they blurred with rap.
A dead person though?
Listen, man, this blur. The lines get blurry.
Mm-hmm.
When it's beef, it's beef. It used to be like that.
Right.
It used to be about rap.
They trying to rap now. It used to be real sometimes, depending on what it is, but that shit used to be real.
I mean, my whole thing, the reason why I think rap beef is the way it is now is honestly because people put too much of their life out on social media. So now you can't beef about rap no more. Now they saw what you did yesterday. They saw what you was eating, saw what you was chilling with, and now they got a whole lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
So
That's a fact.
So rap beef is like everything is on the
everything,
table.
yeah.
You know,
So wait, time out. But you said you love Kanye. I didn't have this now or whatever, but this new Kanye shit that he just did, my nigga, with the guy.
Yeah.
The guy.
How do you feel?
I mean, my take on it is, I think what he's trying to get at is definitely a good thing, and it makes sense. but the way he going about it is horrible.
Bruh.
It's trash.
What
like,
are you doing?
Like, even if you gonna go up there, he was the person to step up and say, all right, I'm gonna go to the Oval Office and I'm gonna meet with the president.
Mm-hmm.
But all of that dabbing him up, I love this guy, and that's corny to me. And I love Kanye.
Yeah.
I truly like. He is a genius, but all of that extra, that's corny. That's corny.
Mm-hmm.
But then what I don't like is that's the unpopular
Opinion.
Yeah,
it is.
So
very unpopular.
Everybody is
Amongst
upset.
Black people?
Right. But let the man do what the man gonna do. Kanye West always been, that person that's gonna go against the grain.
Mm-hmm.
That like he went from rapping.
But this is all the way against the grain.
It is all the way. But what? Not do it because we gonna be upset? Don't talk about it. Don't sit down with the man because we gonna be upset.
Right.
Who gonna do it? I don't think Kanye should do it. They need somebody else. T.I. should do it. I think Meek Mill should do it. From what he just came from,
right.
Meek Mill would have been the best person to go up there and do it.
I mean, I actually read something though that said Kanye was talking about some real shit to actually help us.
Oh yeah,
he was.
That.
But nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody. They just mad that he's meeting with him.
And he's putting that hat on.
It was
that fucking hat on.
It was the corny part that she's talking about. I think more of it though.
What?
That's why people was mad though, because she was corny about that shit.
It was very.
He's doing it. Yeah.
Bro, if he go in there like Black Power, they gonna kick him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right,
he's falling on the sword, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah, because I have to.
Right. So we don't really know. He says he's getting in there and he's gonna do the right thing and he's doing this for the black people. But I think the way he's going about it is corny. But how else can you go about it?
And we might not reap the benefits of none of this for the next 10, 15 years.
Exactly. But nobody won't do it. No,
right.
Who's going to do it?
Right.
Like we gonna wait until what 2020 or 2014? 2024 and wait till the next president come in and then what we gonna do then?
Right.
We still gonna be upset or we gonna accept this guy? It could be a woman. Accept the guy or the next woman president because they not talking out of line in front of the camera.
Right.
I think.
So you think we going one day like Kanye again?
Yes, we always do. We gonna buy his sneakers when they drop on the 27th. I know I am. Like that's just what it is. People upset right now. People is upset right now for what he's saying and what he's doing. Mm-hmm. But like you said, we might see it in the next 10 years. It might, whatever he's cooking up or talking behind closed doors with the president, it might happen in the next 10, 15 years. Right. Or it might be for himself. Like T.I. said, you doing this for yourself.
So
it might be.
We don't know.
We don't know. Like,
either it's two sides of this shit.
It's two sides of the story.
Either
but
he's bugging the fuck out, or he on some shit we don't know about. And that's how most of them end up.
Right.
Basquiat, these motherfuckers, they die and you're like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. But since we don't like it,
he bugging.
But since we don't like it and the way he's going about it, he's bugging. And I think that's not fair to him. Let him do whatever he want to do, and if it work out in our favor, do. And if it don't, like I said, they still gonna buy his sneakers and listen to his music.
Right.
And call him up for producing this shit.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
So
what up? We gonna talk about her a little bit, or you got something else?
No, we talk about Kimfy a little bit. How was Kimfy started?
Basically, for it was just started off a thought, like what am I doing with my life? Like I graduated, got my degree. I was working at Select Medical. And I did the whole process. Got the internship for what I studied, which was public relations.
Right.
Started working in their department. Did my internship. Started working in the public relationship department. Yeah, I was living the American dream. What you supposed to do?
The whole setup.
I was living that.
So they
followed the script. So to speak.
So they said. Right.
So they said.
Exactly. I was doing what we were supposed to do. But I was so unhappy. Like it was corny.
For real.
It was trash. Like I had this degree and I thought I was gonna feel great about it, but I didn't. So just one morning I'm just laying down and I'm
right,
I'm just like
I'm just trying to get your head real quick.
I'm like I need to do something with myself. Like what do I like? What do I enjoy? Basketball was like I played in college, but had the opportunity to go overseas, but I ended up turning that down, just being scared and afraid. Like, what am I about to do over there in Europe by myself?
By yourself.
They told me, oh, you only coming home for Christmas, but you gotta leave the day after.
You would have made some money though.
I would have.
But I was scared.
Me, I was scared.
I was scared.
Everybody
That's why
else,
I didn't.
it sound good. Do it. It would have sound good for my parents to be like, oh, my daughter's overseas playing ball.
Right.
It would have sound good. But me personally, I'm like, I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be.
It's gonna affect your game.
Right,
It's like you're gonna poop because you scared.
Right. So I didn't go. I got the job and I just wasn't happy. And I like clothes. I like buying new stuff. And I'm like, maybe I should let me just try something. So I went and copped a couple T-shirts and I throw this name on it. You know, I came up with the name Kimfy. And the way I got that name is because I go by Kimmy, and I like to be comfy. So I straight,
I like that.
I straight throw the names, mix it up, and I get Kimfy.
God damn.
But that shit sounds stupid. I'm like,
but you made fire just then.
Right.
You made fire. You brought two sticks together.
Right. But I didn't like it. It sound dumb. Like, what the hell is Kimfy? Kimfy. I'm steady saying it. Kimfy. I'm saying it to my wife.
That's unique.
Kimfy. She's like, what? Kimfy. What does that even mean? I'm like, nothing. Like, I can't walk up to people and be like, oh, I'm Kimmy, and I like to look comfy, and I want to sell you some Kimfy. That's stupid.
Word.
So it took a couple weeks for real, just thinking. So I came up with acronyms for all the letters, KIMFY. And the K stands for knowledge. And these are all things that I feel represent me. Knowledge. And motivated. I'm motivated, very motivated. I'm not going to stop. I got to go. I got to get this. Knowledge and motivated. Fashionable. I like looking good. I like to represent myself on however I feel. Fashion. Youth. I'm young, you know. And that's how I got it. So then I started rocking with that. All right, I got something. I feel confident saying Kimfy. So from there, made a couple shirts. Some of my homies like, oh, I like it. My brothers, oh, I like it. How much for that? Give me 15. So, you know, whatever. I sold some shirts, and I'm like, oh, all right. Then I'm like, all right, let me try some joggers. Let me throw this on some joggers. Then go buy some cheap joggers. Start throwing it on joggers. Then hoodie season come. I'm throwing it on hoodies. People calling me like, yo, I need that Kimfy. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. And then from there, I'm like, all right, people fucking with it. I'm good. So then I started doing my research. I started finding like wholesale. I started hooking up with the Chinese people, trying to get everything in bulk.
Do they help you? Chinese people don't help you a lot, do they?
You said they don't?
They don't.
Yo, if you got money, you gotta be coming with something. Like, they not gonna just like help you and get everything stupid cheap. Right. You gotta be coming. You gotta be promising them that you got some bread that you gonna help them.
Yeah.
So
one hand I wash the other. That's the law of the land.
Right. So for real, what I was doing was out in Harrisburg Mall. Y'all know the T-shirt shop?
Yeah.
They was making my shirts at first.
Did you work there?
So whatever.
I used to work there.
The T-shirt station, Joe?
Oh yeah. Well, you know
what?
what?
It was like for like a couple of weeks. But go ahead. Tell your story, please. I don't want to talk about
that. I don't want to even talk. Nigga just sat there. I ain't had nothing to do with work. I just need a job.
Oh man.
Don't go get in trouble.
It's a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? It was fun.
Yeah, but for real, the dudes in there. Shout out to Morgan. He used to make all my shirts and stuff. So he was like, I was coming so much. He was like, yo, I seen a lot of people come in here saying they want to start a clothing line, but you've been in here for like a couple of months steady. That's good. So what he did, and I always thank him, what he did was he showed me how to use all of his equipment.
Yeah.
He gave me the websites where to buy the equipment, and he really did. And then he gave me a whole catalog with a bunch of different companies that sell and make clothes. And he just sent me on my way. He was like, yo, take this. Go ahead. I know you got a little bit of change. Go buy this equipment. Go get your stuff. And I need you to make your own stuff now.
Here's a bicycle.
So, right.
I'm going to push you out a little bit.
Right.
You want to get it just like yourself.
So, I didn't have no comment. I'm like, nah, I can't do this. He like, yo, you could do it. You could just go. You got the information. Like, literally, he gave me all his connects. Like, go ahead.
True.
And literally from then, I ain't had to go back to him again and make another shirt. Like, I've been making all my stuff ever since then.
Potential in you.
Right. And then
this was a guy?
Yeah.
A guy did that for you?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Yeah. Morgan and his brother, they like Israel or something like that. They from Iraq. The guys out of the mall.
No shit.
Yeah. They like damn.
I don't know what they are.
But they something like that.
Yeah.
Something.
But really, I mean, and they
my niggas. That's what they is. My sand niggas.
right.
Yeah.
So they gave me all the connection. From then, like it was just no stopping. Like now, they gave me this one people that used to do the zippers and the extendos. And from then, once I started busting out with the extendos, the extendo hoodie with the zipper on the side, that's when Kimfy took the fuck off. That's when it took, because I was the only one. Right, I'm gonna get to that, but I was the only one out here. I wasn't making like t-shirts. My t-shirt had zippers on it. My t-shirts came down midway. Like it was different.
Yeah.
So then, from
What
then.
year was this?
What year was
This was 2016.
Okay. During our time, yeah.
Yeah. So that's when the extendos were popping. But I had the hoodies, the long hoodies. I had long shirts.
With that
right.
Okay.
None of that. No more Giljan stuff. It was all like they was hooking me up.
Right.
So from then, that's when they started seeing that it was a little different, and I started getting calls from to do fashion shows. Ooh. And it was from the colleges. That's true. Like colleges will put you on. Like that.
What schools did you have you done that you know?
I started out Clarion. I did Cal U.
Okay.
I did Edinburgh.
The black schools.
Oh,
the party schools.
That's how once
that catch on.
Right.
It's like wildfire.
See, they gave me the confidence. That was the confidence to say, I don't even know these people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they really rocking. They never met me.
Right.
All they see is just me vending at a whole table full of clothes. And they like it.
And they'll let you know if this shit's trash.
They will, because they'll walk right past all that.
Real humbling.
Right, so I make sure my prices is right. Mm-hmm. I make sure when I'm on campus, I'm always doing a sell.
Right.
I'll be like, follow me, you get $5 off. That's how I started building my following. And they just passing it on everybody like a deal.
Yeah.
And I follow you. They start following me everywhere, on every social media. I get $5 off of Facebook. I get $5. Nah, just $5 off.
Follow you all three.
Follow me on all three. You get
$5, bro.
So for real, from there, the colleges is really what gave me that confidence. So then after the colleges, now the big boys is calling like New York Fashion Week, because I'm starting to move around.
Oh shit!
So now I'm getting into New York Fashion Week, meeting models that is dying to walk for me, and I'm just happy to be around you. I'm happy that you taller than me, and I'm looking up how you even know me. They're like, the producers was talking about you. The producers of the show, they really like it. I'm like,
that's dope.
Right? Yeah. So it is just me. It all started from a thought of being down and not happy about working
and
this.
You found it, yeah.
Right. So
that's
it's
amazing, yo.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, that's definitely a blessing.
Can we get the story of how you got into how you did the spread with Vogue and GQ?
So, actually, like a year and a half ago, I had got an email from, at this time it was British Vogue, and they said that they came across my page somehow. They liked the streetwear or whatever, and they wanted to do a feature with me, a 3-month feature. So at the time, I didn't even I'm like, nah, this is stupid. This is some junk mail shit. And I literally left it alone. I didn't.
For real.
I left it alone.
Everybody do that. A lot of people do that.
I literally left it. Yeah. So I let it go. But then I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas in February. I went to Vegas, and I'm like, we should take a trip to LA for the day, because Vegas is LA is 4 hours from Vegas.
Right. Okay.
So I hopped in the car and I went out to LA just for the day, just checking it out. And I'm like, let me see what's out here. Let me see what type of photographer. I hear everybody in LA is popping, so let me see what's going on. So I just went randomly, found this photographer. I was like, yo, I'm in your town for the day. I'm a designer. And I got this, I had this new little Kimfy outfit on or whatever. And I'm like, I want you to take some pictures of me. So the girl was like, oh, cool, all right. Like, real optimistic. She met with me and everything. So she got me out in the desert out in LA. Like, she didn't even take me to, like, Melrose. She, like, took me out, like...
took you out in the fucking
and, like,
open area.
But
type.
the scenery was stupid. Like, the scenery was real crazy. So we out there shooting. It was cool. We went our separate ways. You know, Pedro went our separate ways.
Right.
And then she, like, texted me this article a few days later. But she's like, your picture made it to Vogue Italy. And I'm like, Vogue Italy? She's like, yeah, you were featured in Vogue Italy. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I'm hyped. Like, but so then I'm like, wait, I heard like this Vogue, because you know, at first I only heard of Vogue, like this, the big Vogue.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize that Vogue had their own Vogue in every country.
Shit.
So I'm like, yo, British Vogue hit me up not too long ago. So I go back to the email, and I just email them back. Yeah. Like, oh, you know, I just came across your email. I see that I got it like a year ago. Like, I'm interested. And the lady hit me back right away. She was like, call me and let's talk.
Really?
I hit her up. We talking. She like, yeah, I still remember you. I still got your page. Like, I want to work. Let's work. Wow. So literally, she like, do your photo shoots and send us the artwork. And literally from then, I did like a whole like, I'm like, this is crazy. So I went all out. I did like a whole model call in New York. Had a bunch of models come out. And I did one. They wanted 3 months of it. So I did one in Atlanta. I did one in New York. And then the pictures that I got from LA, I did that. I sent that. So I had 3 months. So I worked with them for 3 months. That went well. It was buzzing. Like now that I'm in like Vogue, people like, oh, Kimfy.
Of course, yeah.
So then, but what she did was then she passed my stuff over to GQ. That's how I got the GQ feature.
Good Lord.
Same thing happened, and it's just crazy. And since from there, it was like, all right, now, like I'm stepping up a little bit. I got like prices got to go.
Settle down, man. No more free, man.
Yeah. So really, since then, you know, people just been hitting me up like a lot, like.
Yeah, I've been checking out the page. Oh shit!
And it's still, I'm still like, I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it that they would even like reach out to me and it's just a lot. Like I'm gonna be out in LA at the beginning of November to do some more work. So a lot of great things are really happening. A lot of great things are happening.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so all of these dope things, who would you say is the most defining moment of your career so far?
I mean, I really think the Vogue feature had to be it, just for the simple fact that the response that I got and how so many people flew from all over, like just to meet me in New York for this opportunity. Damn. You know, people that I didn't even know. Like I put it up on the gram. My bro, Smooth Nation, she do like all of my like digital work and stuff like that. She had the flyers out booming in booming in Atlanta where she at. But people just coming from all over, like people flew in from Miami, LA, like we were in New York, mad models from New York, right? And but people that I don't even know. That's the crazy part. Right. Like y'all don't even know me, but y'all trusting in the brand, and then they like, oh, well, you trusting in me, like for the fact that you even want me to come out here, and I'm just like, whoa, like we going back and forth of trusting and blessing each other, like I trust you, you know. So it's just a simple fact that people that I don't know, never met, they're willing to take that chance with my brand and like be out there, you know. So and everybody that came out and was at the power shoot and shot with me and my photographers, they all was published in some type of magazine. So I got magazines in Atlanta that like to work with me. So everybody was published. Nobody walked away empty-handed, and that's the big thing that I'm big on.
Rubbing elbows with some important
motherfuckers
out here. Brushing elbows with them.
I'm looking around.
I feel real regal right now, sitting here.
I told some models to come here, like, yo, listen.
Man, look.
It's popping. Like,
I'm always willing to work. Like,
just work.
It don't matter. As long as you hungry and you positive. You know, I go for vibes a lot. Like, if I'm not really feeling a vibe, like, I don't know. I'll still give you a chance, but I go for all like positive vibes.
I can dig it.
Like and all of that status stuff, like I got 250,000. I don't care.
Nobody cares about none of that.
I really don't care. Like
nobody cares.
It's all about the vibe.
But it's really all about vibes. For real.
All right. So, Kimfy, you're gonna jump into this little rapid question section that I got for you. Just a few. It ain't too many. It ain't too hard. I was a little late today. So, first question: your favorite design in your line thus far?
For real, it used to be the Dynasty collection, which was like in 2016 when I started, getting that confident. But for real, the best design that I have and it's working for me right now is these chest bags. For whatever reason, I don't know what
Where do they
is.
take? First thing I wanted to ask you, where have they taken off the most at?
Let me
That
see.
look like some Atlanta shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, literally, I just went out. I was just out in Atlanta last weekend, and from there, me and my homie had it on, and it just people ordered from all over. I met with a stylist, from the young lady that's on what's the show with Bow Wow, ex-girlfriend. Well, I guess it's now Growing Up Hip Hop. Okay. Met with her stylist, passed some stuff off. She loved it. She got a little chest bag and situation. So
get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
So the chest bags is by far the I don't know what it is. It's not bulletproof too.
Of course not.
Get shot,
I hope nobody thinks that. I hope nobody thinks it's not bulletproof.
They're not bulletproof. So
not stopping nothing.
Buying it because you think it's bulletproof.
Please don't ever think that.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. When I first seen it, I thought of that like 50 Cent shit when he used to wear that shit.
Well, the little G-Unit joint.
Yeah, the G-Unit joint.
The beaters, but nah, I just knew it was a hit somewhere.
Yeah,
but I knew that
it
shit
was. I mean, because people like it, I got my wallet in
look
here.
at that,
I be
you can
having
carry
my,
things.
so in the club.
It's like it's not a nice little,
right.
it's not sassy though.
Yeah.
The fanny pack is a little sassy.
Right, fanny pack is
I had
sassy.
that fanny pack and I felt sassy. And so I might want one of those.
Right.
Make myself feel better.
Very convenient.
Chest out a little bit more.
Alright. Throw that fanny pack away.
Shut up. It's Thor, nigga. I like Thor. Nigga. This fucking Thor with the hammer. Mohinir.
So passive.
Whatever, bro. Next question. Alright, if you were doing a collaboration, what would be your dream designer to do it with?
It would have to be Jerry Lorenzo from Fear of God. I think his clothing is like very sleek. It's street, but it's like clean. It's not like crazy. It's not too much. It's like I think his detail and his stitching is really like it's good. Like he don't got a lot of big names and all of that stuff written on his stuff. It's like a lot of just chill stuff.
All right.
So it would have to be Jerry.
All right. I came up with this one because I just found out that Kobe's your favorite player. So, how I want to word this? If LeBron won the ring his first year, does he deserve a statue?
No. His first year.
First year in LA?
No, why? He should have got it. They should, no.
With no DMT shit. Answer your question.
No.
You don't deserve none of the accolades, Kobe, whatsoever.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Like I think eventually, like get him 3 rings.
You getting 3 rings in LA? You get one. You
No.
might get smaller than Kobe's.
Smaller
than Kobe's.
Get
Smaller than Kobe's.
He already got a statue in Cleveland.
If I can get another one, why not?
Give him some chill.
If anybody could get 2 statues.
But for he don't have to like.
Nah.
It's no need for it. But you never know. It's LeBron.
Right.
They might just do something fun.
Right. All right.
That sounds some LA shit.
Next question. Biggest pet peeve.
Her wife's here.
Nigga, the arms is crossed. I say nothing
about this is gonna be all about Kimfy. Like, y'all gotta bring us back for that type of interview.
Word.
But fathers are like.
I mean, we got some questions though. Like, we have questions. Come on.
Biggest pet peeve, I don't know. Like yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. We gonna take it there. Like me, I don't mind giving things away because at one point I didn't have nothing to give away. So for the fact that people like want one thing, right.
Yeah.
But don't try to finesse me and say, yo, give me this hoodie. And I'm gonna rock it and get people on it. Like no, like right? No.
Boom.
I don't take it there. I don't take it there. But my whole thing is like, if you really want to help me, like with a small business, if somebody's starting out new, what we need is just support. So buy it. That's the best thing you can do. And when you buy it and you rocking it, then next time around I could be like, yeah, like I remember what you did. I remember how you supported and you did put me on. But don't come to me like, yo,
off the rip.
Yo, I'm popping in my city. Let me get a hoodie. Let me get a shirt. Like, nah, like that's dead. That's dead. Like I said, people came to me with 140,000 followers and that don't mean nothing to me. Like, that don't.
All right, my last question for you. What's your preferred greeting from a dude? Like, you want that where it's like, it would be weird when niggas greet you? I always want to know that.
Just don't hug me and grab me too close.
Word,
but
Back up, nigga.
I accept the hug. You know, I'm human. You know, I'm not like no like anti-boy, like, you know, but no, like, just whatever it is, dap it up, pound it, you know. But I'm not one of those. I don't do all of that.
It's a handshake.
I'm a handshaker, you know, like or a hugger, but all of that. That's not me.
My nigga.
Yeah, that's not me. Like no, nah. Handshakes.
Disease.
That's too much.
My nigga Cordell done rap up in the building with the Michigan shit. Ooh, get patted down though, brother. You can't just walk in nowhere. Like you ain't been nowhere.
Welcome
Act like you been somewhere before. My man.
Yo,
let's get into it. What's next, bro?
We gonna
What's going on?
Oh yeah.
What's happening?
My man.
Hey. We gonna hop in talking a little bit about females in the industry.
Ooh.
And since you were talking about, you know, we're not gonna talk about your wife. We actually are.
Oh, that's cool.
Not really, but most of the good designers are either of gay or homosexual.
Really?
Are there any?
I don't know. Is that true?
Is that true?
Most of good artists.
Good designers.
Yeah.
Oh, good designers.
Designers?
I'm thinking like.
Oh, you mean in like just in like the everybody, men?
Yeah. I'm not talking about just female. I'm talking about men.
Oh,
I'm talking about more likely men.
Like who's the Mustak? Damn, I can't even.
Moschino?
Yeah. See, I'm not big on designers. Like
I don't
those
blame you.
Gucci, Balenciaga. I'm like not.
I seen Sway Lee go anti Gucci.
Right. I'm really not.
Did.
Yeah, he just did. He just did it yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm buying that shit.
Right. So I'm not too big on it. I don't really follow them, but you know, people. I think homosexual people, and honestly. My wife is my first girlfriend. I was in a relationship with a guy for 6 years. So she when I met her, she made me realize
whole world flipped.
Right. It wasn't even about like, oh, I don't like boys no more. Like it was just her spirit, her soul just like was different. Something that like I never even experienced before. So that's why, you know, I'm with her. I'm not with her because I just like girls.
Yeah, damn, word.
So but
that's totally something different than I would have expected to hear. Totally.
I really don't. But I think just, and I can't speak for homosexual like people in general, but I think since I've been like, I guess a part of that community, I've noticed they just have a lot of time to think and create because a lot of people like push them out so much that really sometimes they find themselves alone. So I think all of those guys that's up there, out there in Italy and maybe they're not accepted. Maybe they got time to sit down and think and just fucking create good stuff or good quality stuff.
Imagine being world renowned and not being accepted by your own people because you know, your preference.
It happens. It happens.
That's crazy.
All the time.
Yeah, for sure.
It happens.
For sure. Damn.
Wow. That was a good way to put it though.
This is her way.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Hell yeah.
And that's real. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear real shit. That was dope as fuck.
Try to be.
Yeah. Women these days, they're more the alpha these days. With their personalities. Help or hinder, you think?
What, say that again?
Women, like how there's like so like of the alpha personality. Like, you know, they want to take over shit. They want to be more independent. You think that's helping or hindering these days?
No, that's helping. That's a good thing. You know, like I think we're so used to women taking the back seat and not being, you know, the number one person in sports or not being not winning an election or not having a chance or not being the top entertainer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think all of that, like I'm not like a girl power type of person. But
neither am I.
I mean, you know.
Yo, I actually think it's hindering.
You think so?
Yeah, I think this
Sexist pig.
Yo, I think this like
sexist.
independent woman thing,
piece
like they're
of
taking it
shit.
too far now.
Oh
I mean,
shit.
Of course. I mean,
Get
there
out
are
of here.
some women that
Can I
there-
Bring your ass back, Snap.
there are women that takes it too far and think you don't need a man or don't need somebody in your corner that's going, you know, help you and support you. You do it. And I'm not saying like a woman needs a man to support.
No.
You just need somebody in your corner.
Somebody
period.
in your corner. That's
somebody,
all you said.
like you can't do it alone. Like, you know, I don't think a woman could like completely like do it on her own and raise up a man. Like, she could raise him up to be a good man, but at some point they're gonna need a male figure in their life.
Yeah, right.
And that's the same thing with a man. Like,
right.
He gotta meet a woman or have a woman in his life that's going to, you know, grow his daughter up or and show her what it is. That's why man and woman was created. You know? So.
Anybody misconstrue her words, we gonna have a problem. Cause I understood completely what she said.
Hell yeah, she said that shit.
But some motherfuckers gonna take part of what she said and telling a woman, "Oh, you saying a women need a man?"
We need each other.
Yeah.
It's all love out
But
here.
you know, it's gonna be somebody out there that see that shit and say some shit like that. She saying, "I don't need no man. I don't need no man." Shut up. Get over here.
Yeah,
Suck this dick a little bit. I'm free tonight.
Oh.
Got it. Yeah, he has to say something. At least. Someone to show.
Oh
Yeah.
I was chilling.
He was chilling for the most part.
I was having a good time. I was enjoying the conversation.
Hell yeah. Last question for me though. How do you plan on influencing the youth with Kimfy?
For real, when I came to Abraxas, that's what I always wanted to do and wanted Kimfy to be about. Is always like reaching back to the youth. You know, how can I be knowledge and motivated fashionable youth and not doing nothing for the youth or about the youth? So the way, you know, I really want Kimfy to inspire or reach back is like my biggest goal is down the line to have like a kind of like some type of community like center where we going. Then this is just me, you know, dreaming.
Dream on.
And we got turned into reality, but have some type of center where you can come down and you can kind of like just create. Just create. Like you create. We're gonna have like sewing machines. We're gonna have vinyl machines.
Cultural arts.
Right. We're gonna try to have a little music booth.
Shit that we ain't got no more.
Right.
Nowhere.
Get a DJ. You know, and also have it be a clothing store. Just create like
You
all of that.
touching every form of art.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Who's DJ?
Huh?
Tell her to give me a call.
Oh, for a DJ. You need
for a
somebody.
DJ.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not Don't be about the mic. Get the mic from Al. Don't be sweating on the kids either. Don't be sweating on the kids either. All that moving around you be doing.
But yeah,
go ahead.
Have a DJ, you know, mixing up the music and you just there, like just enjoying the vibe, creating. I think a lot of times like we're so distracted from creating, and kids, you know, they don't have. For real, I went back home this weekend and the Boys and Girls Club was like closed down. Like it had like a for sale or rent sign on it or whatever, and that's crazy. Like, and I'm wondering where do these kids go now? Like
nowhere.
That the Boys and Girls Club was the spot to be after school. And
that's where I met half the people I know.
Right. So I think it's just like getting away from that. Like I just think we're getting away from that, and I just want to bring it back. So that's how I want to reach back out and inspire people.
How did the you know, I mean, you said they didn't care too much for what you were saying at Abraxas because they're kids.
I mean. Well, it wasn't that they didn't care. They for the most part they did listen, but towards the end, you know, you start getting.
They get rowdy little kids. They get tired of sitting in one spot for. Okay.
Now, because for what I try to do was like tying in school and start talking about like stay in school. And
Yeah.
Right. But I have to. I can't just come in there talking about clothes and all of that good stuff.
That's all they want to hear.
Right. So
how they take to the brand, or like how do the kids receive The brand.
Oh, they definitely like it, and it's affordable. I realized at an early point that my supporters are from the age of like 16 to like 35. So a lot of us is either in high school, broke, or we college students that's paying back loans.
Broke.
So for real.
You an adult with a job, with a car note.
Right. So I think trying to get somebody to buy a hoodie for $85 is crazy.
Married,
you know?
2 kids.
Right.
Child support.
Right. Yeah. So I ain't gonna call them broke, but
Nah, but I am. Because there's different kinds of broke.
Right.
Yeah, but go ahead.
But I just had to realize that who my consumers was and keep it affordable. So they love it. You know, I'm always waking up to a sell, and I appreciate it. You know, so that's that.
Trap God out here. You always been
Listen here, man. I'm about to get. I gotta get on the site, dog. I seen them jokes. I've been looking.
Shout out the site real quick. Shout out the site.
That's Kimfy.com, KIMFY.com.
Go get you some hot shit.
Any other shout outs?
Oh, I need to shout out my beautiful wife.
Boom. Knew it was coming.
You know, she always there wherever I'm at. Yesterday I was playing ball and she out there yelling and screaming and whatnot. Whenever we go to church, I'm playing the drums. She in the back dancing like, yo, we not in the club, we in church.
Bro, you're not twerking in the church. You are not.
You getting it popping.
No, you're not. Oh, how you doing over there? Cool guy.
You like, just the way you beat the drums. This is the way, yo, we in church. So for real.
You know you're rocking in the church. Oh my God.
But that's dope. She out here. She giving y'all some more of the art that she be into. You know,
The drums. That was like day one. My father. I mean, he brought us up in church, and all my siblings. It's 7 of us, and we all play instruments. It's 7 of us, so we be having.
Somebody gonna do something.
Word. That's really how it is. So my older brothers, they all play, and then we was the next set of kids, and my father just, once they got older and they left church and they didn't want to play no more, then my father taught us. So now Thanksgiving, we be having every battle of the bands and whatnot. So
it'll be lit.
You know, so that's really how it is. So music is a major, really big part in my life. Like that's really that's what it is. That's my roots right there. So.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Snub.
Yeah.
What's good, my guy? You got any styles or anything?
Shout out to the Eagles for winning on Thursday.
My nigga, whoa. Hey, Keith, cut that shit.
Shout out to me for waking up looking beautiful today. Let's see how I look on camera in a couple days. See if I'm glistening
I
out
said
here.
shout out, my nigga. What are you?
Shout out. You gave me the time to talk. I'm gonna talk about myself, nigga. Ain't nobody here.
Yeah.
Well, everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody that's here.
We got Cordell over there. We got Ray over there. What's good, Ray? I seen Crumb going somewhere over there. I think he might be in the bathroom, probably taking a shit. Yo,
come on, dog.
My fault. Shout out to everybody that came out, though. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the S
Fitness Live. Shout out to S Club, Miss Sheila, Miss Jerry, Tasha.
Appreciate all of y'all.
Y'all better say hi to me.
Queens.
They
ain't paying you no mind. They tired of it.
Yo, grown folk.
Shout out to Keys.
Shout out to Keys.
Shout
always.
Alf.
DJ Alf.
Oh,
DJ, excuse me.
DJ
Hey, that's like a crowd.
He got a microphone.
That's right.
With Mr. Doctor.
He got a microphone.
DJ in front of that
crowd.
And that come with a fight.
That's right.
That come with a fight attached to it. Word to pimp.
We were the first battle.
My man.
Before the MCs was the DJ.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Knowledge.
Get out for ginger ale. On that note. My man.
Yo, grown folk business, we out of here, yo. Shout out to Kimfy.
Shout out to Kimfy.
Appreciate y'all.